Fight Inequality Alliance is a global organization. We're a movement made up of many organizations, many social movements, trade unions, individual activists from across the world, working together and coming together as a collective to challenge the concentration of power and wealth in the small hands of the elite.
Everyone is talking a lot about wealth and income inequality today, about the fact that less than 1% of the population own more wealth than the bottom 99%, or the fact that most recently available data shows that in 2005, the richest 10% of Kenyans earned 38% of total income, while the poorest half collectively earned just 19%.
Inequality issues that we have really advocated for, and at least we appreciate that have been looked into, is the inclusion of women in various positions, particularly at the county levels.
Gender inequality is prevalent in Kenya. Economic policy is not only creating extreme inequality, but also holding back women's economic empowerment. For example, despite 96% of Kenya's rural women population working on farms, only 6% of the women in Kenya hold a title to land.
So AfroDad is a Pan-African organization that has a mandate to influence African governments to institute and implement policies and practices that are pro-poor and are for debt management or sustainable development. It was founded more than 25 years ago with the initial mandate of debt cancellation because countries were in debt crisis. But now we are focusing on making sure governments, countries don't slide back in such a debt crisis.
If you look at issues of resource distribution and also of job opportunities for young people, you realize that in Kenya, it is only possible to have these with the region you come from. It's also only possible to have these with the political affiliation.
Today, Kenya is a vibrant and growing lower middle income economy, with GDP growing on average of 5.6 annually. However, the benefits of growth are not being shared equally.
Inequality, where we come from, mostly in Dandora, has been the aspect of extrajudicial killings and also justice for many young people.
Dandora, we face a very big issue in terms of inequalities as upcoming artists. Of course, recording a song, you might want to address something in the community, but getting access to record a good quality music, it really costs a lot in terms of making instrumental, doing a video. So you'll find most of the artists are just writing music, but they just end up losing hope. They're into depression, they feel like art doesn't pay.
So what we do as an organization is, one, create platforms for these youths to come and research about their businesses in our hub that you have at Mukuru slums. So they use the free internet to research about different business ideas. Those that have existing businesses can use the internet to grow their business and market what they do online. And through this, they're able to get clients and get an income as a result of it.
In addition to local inequalities, Kenya also has to deal with global inequalities. For example, 200 years ago, rich countries were only 3 times richer than poor countries. By the end of colonialism in the 1960s, they were 35 times richer. And now, they're about 85 times richer.
Every time we keep quiet or we remain silent on issues around climate change and environmental injustices, we are equally promoting injustices in our community, and our people will continue to suffer for that. So at this moment, I want to encourage everyone to add their voices, step up, come out in numbers, and ensure that you contribute, you make your voice counted in every moment, in every opportunity that is required in terms of climate action and environmental justices.
So moments like Davos are quite important for us as an alliance, because you find that it is our leaders who are meeting with the wealthy elites in Davos in Switzerland, who are not bringing forward solutions of people, but rather are deciding amongst themselves how to split up the pie to benefit those companies and to enrich themselves largely. So that's one of the key moments where we come together as an alliance and we bring forward real solutions from real people who are confronting inequality on a day-to-day basis.
It is highly unreasonable that the wealth of a country is concentrated in the hands of a few. The only reasonable response is to change the system.